Week 2 Monday Night Football is here. We have the Packers hosting the Lions. Who would have thought two 0-1 teams would be meeting this Monday? Likely not Packers fans, but the storyline will be focused on Aaron Rodgers. Can he bounce back from that abysmal performance in Week 1, or will he quit for Jeopardy sooner than later? Are his long locks of hair somehow diminishing his football IQ? We will see. Let's take a look at our Footballguys.com in-season projections. We'll start with the quarterbacks here. Here at Football Guys, we still believe in Aaron Rodgers, having him ranked number 9 overall. Rodgers historically has never had two bad games back-to-back. We'll see if he comes out guns blazing, angry, wanting to quiet those critics and his haters. The Packers have beat the Lions the last 4 times they've played, and Rodgers has had 2 or more touchdowns in 5 of the last 6 matchups with the Lions. So we're hoping he bounces back here. You have to go all the way down to 31 here to find Jared Goff. Of course, we don't have high expectations from Goff and the Lions, but they kept things interesting last week against the Niners. 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes of the game, 430 yards of offense. We can't expect that each week, but we know the Lions will be down week after week, and Goff's going to need to throw. So we'll see how he performs here in Green Bay. Let's move on to the running backs. We have Aaron Jones for the Packers here at number 11 overall. AJ Dillon down here at 38. If you want to take a look at that, the Packers really need to get the run game going after last week's struggle bus of a performance. What's better for the Green Bay rushing attack than a get-right game against the Lions? They allowed 120 yards and a touchdown to the Niners last week. PFF ranked the Lions second worst against the run in Week 1. They gave up a league-high 27 touchdown runs total in 2020 to opposing teams. So you can argue the Packers have a similar run scheme to the Niners, but they have a little bit more talent in the backfield with superstar Aaron Jones back there. Last year at home versus the Lions, the Packers rushed for 259 total yards. Jones had a 75-yard score, 3 touchdowns. Let's hope he can replicate even a little bit of that this week and have a bounce back week too. AJ Dillon, a fine flex. Let's take a look at the Lions running backs. We have DeAndre Swift here at 18. We have Jamaal Williams at 28. The Jamaal Williams revenge game. That is the narrative here. These 2 running backs garnered a 36% target share last week, which is crazy. And that makes sense when your wide receiver core is, well, not great. So the good news is that Swift played 63 snaps compared to Williams' 32 snaps last week. That usage is promising. It's what we all wanted to see going into the season. I'm excited to see him play in the bright lights on Monday. And Goff is likely to target these guys through the air again this week. I expect a decent game on the ground from Swift, but he is so valuable in PPR as evidenced last week. Of course, Jamaal Williams provides flex value. That should be great. Let's move on to the wide receivers. I won't spend too much time here. Of course, all the way up here, we have Davante Adams at number 2. Of course, we're not giving up on good old Adams. And you, of course, are starting him. Likely no one else. Allen Lazard and MVS, they're just so tough to trust, a little bit inconsistent, even against these Lions secondary. I like them as dart throws in DFS. If I had to take a shot, it would be on MVS. But Adams will bounce back as long as Aaron Rodgers does, which we expect. I think these two will connect a lot this game. The Lions, unfortunately, just lost their best cornerback, Jeff Okudah, for the season. So Adams should eat on Monday night. And as far as the Lions wide receiver core, I already commented on that a little bit earlier, but they have Tyrell Williams. He is out this week with a concussion. You have to go in our projections down here to number 79 overall to get Amon-Ra St. Brown, the first Lions wide receiver on the board here. We've got Quintez Cephus at 84 and Khalif Raymond at 90. Khalif Raymond actually played the most snaps for the Lions in Week 1. Yes, you may or may not know that name, so that is the point here. Unless you play in a deep league, I wouldn't consider these guys for your lineups. St. Brown or Cephus could be a dart throw for DFS. Tight ends in this game. We are looking at TJ Hockenson here. Of course, you're playing him this week. He was a monster last week. 11 targets, 8 receptions, 97 yards, and a touchdown. That is exactly what we wanted to see from TJ Hockenson. That usage was fantastic. I think he'll lead the team in receptions and yards when we get to the end of the year. He was exciting to watch, and him and Swift are the best players on the field for the Lions. We have Robert Tonyan here at number 13. Of course, he's a touchdown-dependent option. The Lions did okay against Kittle in Week 1, allowed him 4 catches for 78 yards, but with Rodgers likely on a tear, he may look to his BFF, Robert Tonyan, in the end zone a few times. We could expect a score here on Monday night. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like more information like this, the in-season projections, weekly rankings, go on over to footballguys.com. Thank you so much and good luck with your matchups.